Yeah.
Did we both?
We're the same fucking person, man.
How did we both know to do that?
That was awesome. Yes. Coordination unintentionally, but yes. Oh, that's a highlight. Turn at the beginning.
I hope we're actually live for that. I don't see us yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, there we are.
Oh, that was fucking funny. Bam.
Welcome.
Yeah, hi. It's been a while.
We're here at the piano.
Yeah.
Allison is slightly off frame
Yes.
to my right.
Yeah, I'm
playing
at
on
his
her.
house, so we can do more piano stuff.
I got to go over here.
Yeah, and because Andrew's on the vacay, we won't be streaming Thursday, and we were like, wanna stream this week and do some piano, and we do one piano. Now we don't have to worry about lag. So we can do a lot more.
We're both
I also
on-
have a key, also thanks to Ryan, I have a keyboard with all the keys instead of just like, what, 60 something?
60, yeah. Can you handle it?
I don't know. It might be too much for me, Ryan. I'm better with words than I am with music.
So, things you might hear on this stream. 1. Large amounts of humming in the background. 2. Peaked audio. 3. I didn't have a third thing.
Us.
I didn't have a third thing. But this is... It took us a while to set this up. It took me a while to set this up.
I helped.
You did. And I helped.
I pushed buttons and I looked at a computer screen.
Nice. That's more than I can do. Lordy. Anyway, music is a thing.
Yeah, a beautiful thing.
Since we're together, we can talk about rhythms and tempo. Oh, hey, did you know that tempo and time signature are separate?
I do, but I forget what they are.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you know
keep
that.
forgetting.
That was like my mantra when we used to do this. Because you'd always be like, isn't 4/4 like faster than... See, that's not... No.
I still don't completely understand the difference, but hopefully you can help me with that.
You don't understand how fast... Okay. Well,
Oh, actually, okay, yeah, no, I remember.
we're together so we can like study these things a little more in depth. I need to like have my keyboard not right there. That's gonna fall. Anyway, so I'm gonna turn on a metronome. That's a metronome. What time signature do you think this is?
That's 4/4, I know that one.
Why do you think it's 4/4?
Because I think it's, well, it's one whole note, right? Oh, no, wait. It's, what is
Okay.
it?
Give me any other reason. What makes you think it's 4/4? Are you counting to 4? Does it just feel like 4/4?
Both. I'd say.
Okay.
This is the one that I know, because everyone knows it.
But they're just clicks, right?
Yeah.
They're just clicks. All the clicks are the same sounding
1,
click.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Brilliant. But
I can count, yay.
and while that's great, and yeah, you're counting 4/4 measures accurately, and we love to hear it. They're just clicks. They're not designating any time signature.
Mm-hmm.
There could be any. You could cut the bar off at any number. You could do 1 1 1 1 1 1. You could do 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 1. They're just clicks. They're all the same sound. So, what happens when I hold down the metronome button and tap this? Now we have a chiming noise.
But it's also faster.
Not faster, it's actually at the same speed.
Huh.
This is 120 beats per minute. Twice, or 2 beats every second.
Yeah.
So if it was a clock, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're at 120, so 1, 2, 3. Every beat gets a number. But again, like the clicks, These are just the same chime over and over again. It's still not telling us anything about a time signature. You know, it's just a sound. It's a neat sound. I'm gonna press this again. Okay, now we have a time signature.
There's a rest in there.
There is not a rest,
No
but
rest?
but the chime. You can hear both the chime and the normal click, right?
Yes.
Chime, click, chime, click. So the chime is telling us where every bar begins. So if we count to the beat now, we get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Because every chime is the start of the next bar.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
1.
There are only 2 beats in each bar because, you know, the chime keeps coming in every second beat. So this would be a 2/4 time signature.
Okay.
We're counting to 2, and I could say it's anything. I'm saying this is 2/4. I'm going to count all of our clicks as quarter notes. And now remember, in music, unlike in math, quarter notes don't fucking mean anything. It's not like there's 4 quarter, because then you'd have third notes and 8th and 7th note. Could you imagine that shit? That's like some imperial system, inches, miles, yards shit.
Fuck that.
Fucking,
This is America.
That's some galleon sickles, J.K. Rowling go die shit.
Yeah, right. Fucker.
So I'm gonna press it again, and we're gonna see what happens. Whoa! Now there's 3 beats.
1, 2, 3, 1,
What?
2,
Okay, start your 1 at the chime. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
3. Oh, this is
1,
once.
2.
This is the 3/4.
This is 3/4.
Yeah.
There are 3 beats every measure, and I'm counting every beat as a quarter note. 3 quarter notes make up a 3/4 measure. Fucking
Waiting on a miracle is in this time signature.
a lot of stuff's in this time signature. It's 3/4. It's like the second most used chord progression.
But it's
This
neat
time
because
signature.
you know, Waiting on a Miracle is the only song in the movie with this time signature. So it's like, yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
All right,
3.
I'm gonna press it again. Here we go. 2,
1, 2.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh my God! It's 4/4.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
We've become basic bitches. Woo!
Yay! This is the thing where like not are.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quarter notes every measure. It's amazing. There's not much of a reason to go past here, but you gotta understand that the chime is the start of the. You know, it's like sheet music, but for your ears. So the chime is what's starting the bar.
Gotcha.
And these are time signatures. All of the time signatures I've played, I haven't changed the speed of the tempo. So it's been at the same 120 beats per minute. That's 2 beats every second. 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, every second. That's how long a second is, by the way. That's why I'm really good at counting seconds, because I just know what it sounds like. So that's what a time signature is. The speed stayed the same. Now, if I were to just tap this button alone, that's me increasing the speed of the metronome.
Okay,
So this is a faster tempo.
Gotcha.
I wasn't paying attention to how fast I clicked the button, so I have no idea what BPM we're at now. Probably somewhere in the 130s or low 130s. Maybe high 130s. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the difference between speed and time signature. It's important to know that they're completely different topics.
So tempo is speed.
Tempo is the speed.
And
Yes,
time
exactly.
signature is
Time
the-
signature is how the song is measured. That's why they're
Got
called measures.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we are.
Look at us learning about time signatures.
Yeah.
Never before seen.
Not to us anyway.
No, yeah, not to me. I don't seen. So I'm gonna turn this back on. Let's try tapping out some rhythms.
Just tapping them on. Like
Yeah.
That. Okay. Oh.
pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to set it to a 2/4. Let's go back and forth between C and D. Cool. I'm just gonna listen to you do it for a bit. Yeah, you're pretty good at keeping beat.
Thank you.
All right.
I can keep a rhythm. I just can't tell the difference that well. You know, I can tap to a rhythm easily.
All right, I'm gonna put it on 3/4, and we're gonna go
C D E.
C D E C D E. You're dragging behind a little bit.
Yeah.
Try starting right with it.
Right.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. One, two, three, 1, 2. You're speeding up a little bit. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. Perfect. Great.
Yeah.
And let's try it once more in 4/4, going up to F. 2, 3, 8. Wait, no, start at the beginning of the measure. 3, 4. You're speeding up. Try to stay right on that pocket. You can make it nice and staccato. Or you can make it legato. Cool. Love it. And those are all quarter notes.
Yes.
Did you notice that in 3/4 it was a bit trickier? I feel that odd numbered beats per measure can sometimes be a little trickier.
Yeah, is it? Because that's the one that doesn't make sense to me, piano-wise. Because it's yeah, are you dividing the amount of time of the measure by 3?
It's 3 quarter notes. So
Yeah.
every quarter note is the same length because it's still at 120 beats per minute. So the quarter notes are still the same length. But, your ear wants there to be a multiple of 2. It wants to hear 4 quarter notes or 2 quarter notes or 8 quarter notes. So stopping after 3 and going back to the beginning of the measure it's a little jarring.
So does there have to be a rest there?
No. That's why it's jarring. If there was a rest, if you just, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there's a 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you'd be in 4/4. You're adding an extra beat. It's just silence.
Dormez-vous. I think that's what it's Dormez-vous. Ah, should I? Dang, I gotta ask my coworker what that means. I gotta play her. Curious. But yeah, I like the sound of 3/4, but playing it's weird.
Yeah. Another thing is musical phrasing. So, we separate songs into A sections and B sections and whatever. And I've definitely talked about that at some point. But one thing that's interesting is, like I said, we like to hear multiples of 4, multiples of 2.
Yeah.
So if there's a musical phrase, 99% of the time it's going to be 4 bars long or 8 bars long or 12 bars long or 16 bars long. And if you hear a song with a melody or a musical phrase that's only 3 bars long or 5 bars long or 7, that's hits your ear a little bit weirder.
Uh,
Sorry.
Okay.
I knew I was
know how
going
to unplug the mic.
Yeah, I know. I should have showed you how to do that at the beginning. Oh, humans. Anyway. So phrases can hit your ear weird if there's only 3 bars or if it's an odd number. We like even numbers. It's our whole thing.
We like things to be equal.
So let's try to like make some fucking music, right?
Man, make the fucking music, white boy.
Okay.
You're good at the music.
Find an A. Find a low A. Maybe here. Yeah. Okay, let's play quarter notes. Okay. Now, every bar, we're going to move chromatically downwards. So, A flat, G flat, and F, E. Good. Let's go back up. Cool. Yeah. Right. We got off the tempo because we started weird the second time, but yeah, that was good.
Cool.
I want to throw in like different types of rhythms than just quarter notes because I feel like we're gonna get so used to that. So let's try this rhythm. Just on A. Do the lower A again. This one. Yeah. Okay, ready? I'm gonna just.
Quick question: is there a finger I should touch that I should play it with, or should I just do my index?
I'm using my index on my left hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna play a rhythm, and then we're gonna try and like play it together. So it's gonna go like this. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me hear you do it alone. 1, 2, 3. Start at the chime. Start at beat 1.
I forget. It's 3 beats then the chime.
Yeah, because it's a 4/4 beat. The chime is beat 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I thought I got a little off beat in the last one.
No, I think it sounded damn good. All right. So here's what we're going to do.
Cool.
So, let me just think here. All right. Okay.
Dude, I didn't even intend to start on the note, and I did.
I got a 4-bar phrase. We're gonna play.
Should I keep on the bottom of the keyboard?
Yeah, it's gonna start on the same note.
I remembered it's the bottom.
So start on that A. All right. So here's how it's gonna go. Just listen first. So. That's the whole phrase. So it's A flat, G, ba ba ba.
Okay, I think there's the 3.
The 3 is F sharp, F, E.
Well, because I keep thinking it goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry, I played it wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
A flat, G.
I get that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try that. think you did it more right than me. Hold on. Wait. You gotta start on beat 1, 3, 4. It's G. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's more the fingering.
I'm just using one finger to do
Oh,
the thing. I mean, you do whatever you want. I'm just using an index finger. Yeah, to go chromatically. Let's just practice that last measure. Right? On G. Ready? It's gonna be G, G, G. It's fully chromatic. So no, we're going down. It's chromatically down to the E. So it's. Yeah, you gotta. There's a black key in between there. No, black. Are you doing what I told you last time, where I told you to make sure you're always keeping your hand on the keys?
Yes.
Okay. Do not take your hand off the keys. You will lose where you are. And it's all slurring together. Let's make those notes individual. Let's try this. Ready? From G, we're gonna go. You're missing the G flat.
Oh,
There's a G flat right here. No, fully chromatically. Don't skip any note. Yeah.
Should my middle finger be on the B, touching the flat and the F?
I don't know. I'm using one fucking finger. Just chromatically down. Okay, good. Okay, so again, it's. Let's start on the G, not A. Yeah. Good. I'm going to turn that off for now. Four. Yeah, perfect.
It's 2 G's, right?
1, 2, 3. Technically it's 3 because it's G, 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 down, down, down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
2, yeah. G, G. Perfect. G. Awesome.
Neat.
Okay.
I did a thing.
So we got to get this whole phrase though. Starting on A. Chromatically. The whole phrase is chromatically. You should never be skipping a note.
I don't think I was, but me.
You're going right to G. There you go. Yeah, perfect. It sounds like your hand is leaving because it sounds like you're just poking and hoping you hit the key.
No,
You should never have a problem feeling the keys.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
shouldn't be
doing.
slurring. Like you shouldn't ever like accidentally do that. And
Yeah, well,
and I
'cause-
know that there's obviously fingering technique that I literally can't teach you because I can't look at your hand. But it's important to feel the keyboard.
I am doing that because what I'm doing is I'm using my thumb for both A, G, A flat and G, and when I move to the G, I'm moving my hand down.
See, your fingers are too clustered together like that. I would just use your index finger.
It feels weird not using my thumb though.
I mean, I would literally just use your index finger for the whole fucking phrase.
Well, because
There's
my issue is like because I don't know the piano as well as you. Like for me, having a little landmark.
Yeah,
finger
I
on the
guess you
piano
could
helps.
do index, middle, ring, pinky for the G going down.
Yeah, okay.
But your fingers are very close together doing that, and that can cause a problem. When your fingers are chromatically together like that, you might hit, it's easy to screw that up.
Okay, I have an idea. So I'm okay. Let's try again.
You're starting on B.
Oh, whoops.
You're starting on A. Yeah, there you go. Good. Perfect.
Oh, whoops. Try again.
Sounds good. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Notes. You're slightly speeding up
I
the
thought-
longer you
yeah,
play.
I thought so.
Don't rush. You take your time. You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Okay.
Second
Yeah.
note. Play it loud and proud.
Okay.
You're a bassist now.
Okay.
I'm not joking. Yeah, give me those notes. Solid. I know this is probably peaking on stream, but it sounds good to us. Yeah, you're speeding up a lot.
Oh yeah.
Let's try it with a metronome. 2, 3, and 2. You're still speeding up.
I see. Let me just hit the metronome and go. Yeah, it's too fast. Yeah, it was almost like a millisecond too fast.
Yeah, and obviously when you're playing in a band without a metronome, it doesn't matter if you speed up or slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
They'll follow you. It'll be
Yeah.
fine. But if you speed up like a whole lot, it's going
Yeah.
to cause a problem.
Well, isn't the drummer the metronome?
Yeah, the drummer and the bass player create the foundation that everyone should be following.
Yeah.
We don't have a drummer right now, so
Yeah.
it's all on you.
my left hand has something to do. What the hell?
Wait, what'd you say?
My left hand like doesn't do shit, so it's like it's
Oh.
getting tired.
Yeah, it is a left-handed phrase. That's right.
No, it's just not complaining. Just like man.
Yeah, no, it's important to strengthen your left hand.
Yeah.
I want to get this constant. You got to provide me the baseline, and you can't waver.
I'm getting the tempo, I think. Is it okay for me to stay on that last note for a bit? Like that? Or is that too fast, too slow?
I don't know yet. Yeah, no, that's fine. You're not changing the tempo. You're just playing it legato. Yeah, you're skipping a note. You're skipping a note. You're going down to D. You're skipping the G, F sharp. You gotta land on an E. Chromatic. No. This should just be a left-handed phrase. You're gonna overcomplicate it. You were doing fine with your left hand. No, don't forget the F sharp.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the phrase. Yeah, I'd just do it with your left
Yeah,
hand.
I know. I was curious if I could.
Yeah. Perfect.
That was fun.
That's
I
what
made a
you
lot
do.
of mistakes, but
So yeah, you made a bass line for me to play the popular song "Ain't No Mountain High Enough."
We'll deal with that later.
So that was really cool.
It was like I actually like closed my eyes and I was just like
Just vibe.
just concentrating on the piece.
And so I was playing a B minor chord over every note you were playing. And the note you were playing was completely changing my chord without me doing anything. So the first note, you're playing an A under my B minor chord. And that A is the minor seventh. So you were creating a B minor 7 chord played in the third inversion by having your seventh on the bottom. And then you were playing an A flat. And that was creating an E dominant seventh chord. So you were playing. Hold on, stay with me. So your A flat was the third of the E chord, and I was playing the same B, D, F sharp on my right hand. So I was playing the fifth with the B, the seventh is the D, and the F sharp is the ninth. So there was no actual E in the chord, so I guess you could call this like an A flat diminished chord also. I've always thought of it as an E chord. Okay, and then next you were playing a G. You were providing the root of the chord here. It was a G major 7th chord. So my B was the 3rd, and my D was the 5th, and my F sharp was the major 7th. And then you walked your way down to E, and that was creating this E minor 7th chord. My B was the 5th, my D was the 7th, and the F sharp was the 9th. So you were dictating what chords were being heard with your bass line.
That's neat.
And that's one thing I really like about that song.
Yes, it's cool. So that whole thing was full of full notes and half notes, right? Or quarter notes.
Yeah, it's pretty much all. I mean, I could tell you the whole. Wait, where are you?
Well, I'm not playing the right notes. I'm just trying to get the.
Yeah, I mean it's quarter notes for the first 2 bars, and then the third bar does that whole thing where it's like quarter, quarter, eighth.
Just a quick question, just in case. The thing to turn off my mic, I see a little switch here. Is that how I do it?
I don't think there's any switch on that mic.
There's like there's like a little flicky.
Yeah, that if you push that down and then pull the wire out, you could unplug the mic.
Well, no, I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off.
There's no way to turn it off.
No.
Well, my mic has an actual like on it.
Oh, okay.
None of the other mics I own have that.
Ah.
So you'd have to grab the little flicky thing, like you said, push it in, and then
Okay.
back in like that.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Is there anything else you want to know? That was my big plan, was to get you to learn rhythm, play the bass line for that song. Like that was. I think it was a good idea, but
actually, like one of the things I struggle the most with rhythm is Helen Keller. What?
Nothing.
But yeah, like one of the things that I struggle with is like when the melodies, whole notes, and the and like there are two different types of notes going on at the same time. I don't know how common that is, but it's like,
wait, say that again.
Like, let's just I don't know if it makes any sense, but let's say the melodies quarter notes and the chords are like whole notes.
Yeah.
Like I struggle with that for some reason.
Yeah, well, your left hand and your right hand aren't always going to be like.
Yeah, I know that. But I struggle different.
Sometimes it's gonna be. It's just that's a big part of learning piano is her learning how to play different rhythms in both hands.
Yeah, that's
You know,
something I struggle
piano,
with.
it's the easiest instrument to sit down and get sound out of. But one of the things piano has that a lot of instruments don't have is it has two hands and a giant amount of keys to play. So the skill barrier is getting your hands to do different things. And the first thing my piano teacher taught me in that regard was to play this very simple blues thing. So in my left hand, I just play a C and a G, and then I would move the G up to an A, and I would play it in this pattern.
Oh, I've heard that before. That's like I think that's classic like Western, isn't it?
It's a blues. That's like a
Okay.
blues chord, or
me-
like a little blues. So it'd be,
Gives
you
me
know,
Western vibes to it.
but the hard part, because that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
The hard part that I had to like really buckle down and practice was what my right hand was doing at the same time, which was this thing. And trying to get both my hands to go.
Those sound like eighth notes.
Well, those would probably be 16th notes.
16th,
It'd probably
okay.
be one and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
No, but that means that the tempo or because it's obviously not the time signature, but the tempo's changed, right?
Yeah,
Like, can the right and the left hand be on different tempos?
No, they're on the same tempo. They're just playing different types of notes. My left hand is playing,
Okay.
you know,
Oh yeah.
quarter
that's,
notes, and my right hand's playing 16th notes. you know?
That's actually the other thing that I struggle with, especially if the time signature isn't 4/4. Are they different notes or is it a different time signature that I can't figure out?
Yeah, no, usually a song will stay in the same time signature. It'll stay at the same tempo.
Mm. No messages for people. At least I'm learning piano. See, I can tell that there's delay between when I'm jumping notes. Not terrible.
That's why you just gotta play with a fucking metronome.
Yeah. Well, now that I know how to turn the metronome on my keyboard on at home, I can do that. Learning piano makes Allison tired. Lots of new things. But I like it. I feel like I'm back in college. I miss college.
College, come and get your college. College, come and get your
Have
college.
fun with all your debt
College,
unless you're blind.
student loans.
Unless you're blind, then the government pays for you.
Student loans.
I don't have any of those. Hooray. No debt. I have no debt. 'Cause I am blind. And the government wants me to succeed. But not really. Because the transportation in this country sucks.
Fuck America, fuck America. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's true, but
I mean, in some ways, yeah.
in some ways, yeah.
Like, not the best country like we think we are. Thanks, boomers.
Yeah. Oh. I kind of want an opinion on something.
What?
Okay. So I've been writing this. I've had this like musical idea in my mind for a while because I have a lot of them. It's not that exciting. I got a whole folder of them on my phone.
I like when you have brain.
I just want your opinion on something.
Yay!
So the A section is really really simple. It's in D major, and it sort of goes like. Let's see, what octave is best to play? So that's like the A section. It's really simple. And the second ending would go more like. Dun, 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 So it like kind of goes around the circle of fifths. But I just came up with this B section, right? And the chord progression is way more fucking complicated. But I want to know which one you think sounds better.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through the second ending, and then I'm gonna go into the B section.
Okay.
The B section has so many fucking chords.
All I have to know is whether it makes my ears happy.
Probably really bad if it was like a pop song because there's only supposed to have a few chords, but there's just so many chords.
4 chords.
Anyway, so we go like. And then it's either going to go like. Or it's going to go like. So it's either. Or. And I like the first one better personally. Mm-hmm. So it's either. Or it's.
That depends. The second one sounds more like a good ending.
Well,
I think that would make like a
they're
good
both going
ending
to they would both loop around to the same place because they're both going to end up back in D, and they're both going to get back to D the same way. It's more of a do you like or
I think the first one.
I think the first one too.
Because like at least to my basic bitch ears, like it keeps the pitch proper. Like it's like when you go lower in pitch, it sounds like it's gonna end soon.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas looping, keeping the higher pitch, you're like okay, it's gonna continue.
Yeah,
So
because
I think the first
it's
one.
basically two mirroring because the first part of the B section is. So the second section would either go or, like I said, like down.
Yeah. I think going up.
I think going up is better too.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll never hear that song. It's never going to become anything. But I was
Oh.
just curious.
Put it on an album. That's
I don't have a melody for the B section. I'm just fudging it. But I wrote chords.
Dude, I love when you fudge it. When you're just in the
the
zone.
A
It's one of my
section-
favorite things. It's
The A
great.
section melody is a little more like I actually. It's a little more set in stone. But
Also, it's really, really like weird and kind of neat for me to like very vividly hear you hitting the keys. I normally don't get that, so it's like. I think staying in that would work better. And you can always do like a bonus track where you change it up a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah, like jazz, or
here's-
just like a version 2 or something.
Here's a bonus music theory tip and trick that you are definitely not going to understand.
Cool.
But
I love not understanding
other
things. It means I
people
get more
might.
to learn.
So one of the most common jazz phrases is the 2-5-1, and I've definitely talked about the 2-5-1 on other music theory streams. So if you're in C,
Sounds familiar.
the 2-5-1 would be D minor, C dominant, back to C. Or, D minor, G dominant, back to C, because it's the 2, which is D, and the 5 chord, which is G, and then back to the 1, which is C. That's a huge deal, that chord progression.
I just want to make sure it's like so.
So if you're in C, it's 2, yeah, that's the D, and then 5, 1. And it's usually D, it's usually the second chord is a minor 7, and then the 5 chord is a dominant 7.
Cool.
And then back to 1, which would be whatever. And like a big thing in advanced music theory is substitutions, chord substitutions. So changing what a chord would normally be to create more of a colorful sound, I guess is what they would fucking call it. And one that jazz musicians learn very early on is the tritone substitution. Do you remember what a tritone is? It's that really scary interval.
I remember dissonant.
It's the augmented fourth. So you remember we had all those intervals, the minor second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth, and then the tritone. The tritone was that really dissonant one, yeah.
The scary one.
So the tritone substitution is a...
Oh, it's this, right?
No, that's a minor third.
What was it again? Like what? If it's a C,
It would be C and F sharp in the key of C. Yeah.
Yeah, there you were. The scary one.
The tritone substitution is a big deal in jazz where you take a chord and you substitute it for a chord that is a tritone away from it. So if you're doing a 2-5-1, normally it'd be D, G, C in the key of C. But if you take that 2 chord and that 5 chord and you substitute out the tritone versions, you would get something that sounds like this. Which is really cool because the chords that are leading up to the 1 chord have nothing to do with the key of C. They're way out there because you're playing a G sharp major and then a C sharp major down to C. You're substituting the D for an F sharp, a G sharp, because G sharp's a tritone away, which you can hear. You're substituting the G chord for a C sharp, because C sharp is a tritone away from G, and back to C. This is pretty standard stuff that you learn in jazz theory.
Off topic, but the way you said a tritone away, I would kind of love a society that uses musical terms to navigate. That'd be kind of hilarious.
Yeah. So
like dangerous things, it's a tritone away.
So the other 2-5-1 that I learned a lot more recently, and this doesn't just apply to 2-5-1, but it's how I've been using it, and it's how I applied it in that song I was just playing around with, is you play the chord progression as if it was a minor third away from your key, and then you just land back on the normal key. So if I've needed to play a 2-5-1 in C, where it has normally D and then G and then C, if I played the 2 chord and the 5 chord as if it was a minor third away, so a minor third away from C is E flat, which we know from our intervals that we studied 7 or 8 months ago, so probably don't remember anymore. But you have your minor second, major second, your minor third is E flat.
And what are those called again?
Which one?
The things you were just...
These are intervals.
Intervals.
Well, all right. Academically speaking, these are just harmonies or chords. They can be called chords. You don't need 3 notes to make a chord. You just need more than 1.
Okay.
An interval is not what this is. What an interval is the measurement between 2 notes. So,
yes.
whereas C and E flat, this is just a chord or whatever. If you were to measure the distance between those 2 notes, it would be a minor third, and that's what an interval is. It's a measurement. Anyway, so a minor third away from C is E flat. If I were to play that 2-5-1 progression as if I was playing in the key of E flat instead, but I land on C instead of E flat, you get which is really cool.
Neat. That's chill. I could fall asleep to that.
It's like a false lead because you land on somewhere where you don't expect to. And you can use that to change into different keys, and that's sort of what I did. Well, my throat's kind of sore, so.
You want to stop?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed that little jam we did.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was great.
That was a
Never
cool time.
before seen musical capabilities.
Yeah. Because there's no lag.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, but
Well, that was fun.
yeah.